Hello everyone. Welcome the recap of Little Women on Netflix. First of all, it was really exciting to see these female actresses have major roles in this latest drama. We all know Kimgoeun well from other popular drama series such as Goblin, The King Eternal Monarch, and Cheese in the Trap. I loved watching Nam Ji-hyun in 100 Days My Prince, and Suspicious Partner. And lastly, the youngest sister is played by Park Ji-hoo from All of Us Are Dead. She plays a similar role of a troubled teen in a complicated situation, forced to make drastic choices for her survival. I just watched episode 1, and if you haven't watched it yet, you should know that there will be spoilers here.
돈이 없으면 이 정도 삼켜야지. 난 얼마든지 삼킬 수 있어. 그런 사람이 되고 싶었어. 돈으로 가족을 지켜줄 수 있는 사람.
돈. 이 돈으로 나는 무엇이 될까? 가족. 돈으로 가족을 지킬 수 있는 사람.
The title made me think about Louisa May Alcott's Little Women, which I loved reading as a kid. There are some similarities in that they are both stories about sisters, 3 in fact, not 4, and they are very poor, with no father really present. It is a much darker and sadder modern-day twist, with some undertones of social economic class discrimination like the movie, Parasite. Immediately you get introduced to their poor conditions, when one of the 2 older sisters Oh In-ju and Oh In-kyung start talking about how she ate boiled eggs instead of cake with her friends on her birthday, as they lie in wait to surprise their youngest sister in Hae with a beautiful cake. Both of the elder sisters are determined to prevent the youngest from any traumatic hardship that they might have experienced growing up.
삶은 계란. 생일. 이 가난한 생일이 나의 마지막이 될 거야.
They surprise her sweetly with cake, and hand her a cash envelope, so she can afford a class art trip to Europe. You learn at this point that the youngest is quite artistically gifted and attends a private art school. And the youngest one is quite touched by all this until it gets quickly dismantled by their mom, and boy she came out of nowhere, grabs the money envelope from her daughter and starts counting the money inside the envelope, questioning about where this all came from, and mostly wondering why she didn't get this on her birthday. You learn a bit more at this point, that the older sisters are working hard to pay off this crazy amount of debt that their dad has left them, so while they are paying off his massive debts, they saved extra money for their sister to afford this school trip with the rest of her classmates. And what's worse is that the money is completely gone by morning, along with their mom who leaves with just a note, saying that she will use the money to restart her life. Now just to pause and think on this, how much money did she actually run away with? 2.5 million won equals $1,735 and 83 cents. Where are you going with that? Vowing that the 2 elder sisters will still come up with the same amount again in a week's time, they extend to get help from colleagues at work. But here we start to see it's a cruel and mean world that they live in, and her only other friend Hwa-young jokes that In-ju is the outcast on floor 13 while she is on floor 14.
슬프다, 울다, 화난다. 슬퍼서 우는 게 아니야, 화나서 우는 거야. 왕따. 나는 게 왕따 취급한 적 없다.
The plot thickens for In-kyung, who starts meeting her rich grandma who, despite her hatred, starts to have breakfast with her once a week, because now with their mother gone, they need money to support her sisters. And now you have to wonder what's going on here. Their grandma seems super powerful and wealthy, so why are these girls in this state? What's the story here?
부자. 부자와 결혼해야지. 거지. 가난한. 사람은 가난할 때 죽는다.
We find out that In-kyung is a passionate reporter who starts to investigate some mysterious deaths surrounding a rising politician. But before she gets much progress, she is exposed that she's been secretly drinking tequila disguised inside her mouthwash, while on the job. Her company forces her on a 1-month probation. This doesn't stop her from her investigations, and you see later the reasons behind her addiction, and that she does have a passion for exposing the truth. As for In-hae, she seems to be spending her time painting a portrait for her wealthy friend in class. In-kyung catches her just in time when In-hae is handed a money envelope by her friend's mom. She runs in and comes to hand it back to her. In-kyung later tries to explain to her sister why she shouldn't take money like that from wealthy strangers, without considering consequences. In-hae seems to be trying to fix her money problems in her own ways, and starts to continue her relationship with this powerful family, and we realize later that it's the same family of the suspicious politician that In-kyung is investigating. Little does In-ju realize what kind of trouble she will get herself into, until she learns that her friend Hae-young has been embezzling money from the company they've been working for all this time. Hae-young appears like she has committed suicide, leaving In-ju a giant bag of missing money in a gym locker of a yoga studio. Episode 1 sets the stage for so many secrets and storylines to get unraveled. I'm gonna have to say this is pretty binge-worthy. That's it for the recap on episode 1 of Little Woman.
죽음. 돈이 없으면 죽는다. 3. 무엇이 당신의 삶을 더 좋게 만들까요? 작은 아시들. 돈. 이 돈으로 나는 무엇이 될까? 가족. 돈으로 가족을 지킬 수 있는 사람. 삶은 계란. 생일. 이 가난한 생일이 나의 마지막이 될 거야. 슬프다, 울다, 화난다. 슬퍼서 우는 게 아니야. 화나서 우는 거야. 왕따. 나는 게 왕따 취급한 적 없다. 부자. 부자와 결혼해야지. 거지. 가난한. 사람은 가난할 때 죽는다. 죽음. 돈이 없으면 죽는다. 3. 무엇이 당신의 삶을 더 좋게 만들까요?
Thank you so much for listening. I can't wait to watch the second episode and learn deeper about the story and watch more mysteries unfold. Till next time, like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on this show in the comments.